Hey, what's up, good people? Shelby here. Welcome to my channel. And full disclosure, my room is probably about as much of a mess as my nails, but that's okay because you won't be looking at it for that long. So as you have probably noticed in the last COVID many months, I've been doing my nails, you know, at home. So I'm gonna pretty much show you what that looks like. I'm gonna do voiceover, which I haven't done in forever. I'm gonna do voiceover over this, and I will be showing you what my latest, honestly, it's a little bit of an obsession. It's hard for me not to do my nails multiple times a week because one, it's so easy, but two, it's just fun. So I'm gonna show you the systems, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what you've been doing, if you're counting down to whatever phase your nail shop is in so you can get in to see your girl, because I miss my girl, but I'm having fun playing with my nails. And the great part about the systems that I've chosen, and I'll talk about the ones that I've tried, is that they're not permanent or semi-permanent. Because, you know, when you do acrylics and you do some kinds of polygel that are not soak off, it's like having, like, your nail is permanently in that state, in that situationship. Okay, so I have actually tried out two different systems. I'm going to use one of them today, and it is the Acrylic nail system. I'll put the logo probably like right about here. The Acrylic nail system is what I'm going to use today, but I've also tried the Kiara Sky jelly tip system. I decided to do Acrylic because I like the way the nail is shaped, and now that I figured out how to make their nail lamp work for me, even though I have to jerry rig it, the Kiara Sky is still my favorite nail lamp. The Acrylic nails actual nail tip, I like it more. Okay, I have tried the polygel. I did make the mistake of buying a non-soak off polygel, so you have to sand her off, which is like it's like the most obnoxious thing in the world. It's cool, but it's more work intensive than I really want. If I really wanted to learn to shape nails, I would do the polygel, but I don't really want to learn to shape nails. I just want my nails to look nice. So like, comment, subscribe. Ignore that these fingers do not have a nail because it won't be for that long. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's hop into it. So to start, I have a mask to protect myself from any of the dust that's going to come from the nails. I've got several missing, including a pinky I want to take off. There they are. So first, I'm going to use this lovely little nipper to cut off the extra length before I get to soaking. There it goes. Okay, gone. So next, this is my file. It's a double-sided buff and file. I'm going to take the shine off, dust off the dust, and then prepare these nifty little nail soakers using some acetone that I got from Amazon along with some cotton rounds. I am planning to trim this little cotton round down, pretty much cut it in half so that it will fit in the little clipper soaker clamp thing. I'm soaking it real good with some 100% acetone, and then I will take that lovely little top, put it back on because I'm good at spilling stuff, and put the cotton round soaked in acetone in the little clipper, and then put my pinky right in there with it and let it sit. In the meantime, I'm going to choose one of my bits along with my e-file to go ahead and sand off the shine and the paint from the other nails that I don't need to take off. So screwing in the bit with a sander head on it, just going to go through and take all the color off. You can't hear the buzzing, but it can be really annoying, and all that dust would be in my lungs without my nifty mask. Okay, so taking the clamp off of my finger, it's been on there for probably about 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take this cuticle pusher and use it to help lift off the full cover gel tip. That's what I love about the Acrylic nails system. It's actually a whole gel tip instead of just the tip, right? So it covers me from the end of my finger all the way down to the nail bed. Super effective. It just means I don't have to do very much shaping. And I'm gently lifting it so that it will come right off. And then if there's any residue of gel underneath, I just scrape it off gently. Now I found another nail that has a little bit of lifting at the base. So I'm going to cut off the parts that are coming off or remove the whole nail depending on what I see. And there's another one that's got some lifting. I'm going to go ahead and take that off too. I have a few that I got a little bit of water under, so rather than trying to trust that they will stay on, I'm going to go ahead and take them off too. But again, super gently. I got these nippers from Amazon too. I also got the cuticle pusher in a cute little set. Honestly, Amazon is a lifesaver. And yes, that is my full-size Fenty powder in nutmeg, acting as my base, I guess, to do my work. All right, time for nail tips. This is the Acrylic box. This is the Acrylic system. Inside, you get a nail lamp. You get an entire box of multiple sizes for full cover nail tips in beautiful colors. You also get 4 bottles of nail liquids, all right? You have a prep liquid, a primer, a gel base, and then you have a gel top coat along with a file. Next, I will choose all of my nail sizes from the actual box. As you can see, there are multiple colors and multiple sizes, so I'll be able to get the best fit, making sure that each nail is covered from one nail bed side to the other. And now I'm taking my e-file and I'm going in with a different nail bit, and I am essentially roughing up the inside of the nail so that it will stick to my natural nail better. You have to do this on each one because if you don't, the smoothness of the underside of the full cover jelly tip, it can be a little bit too smooth and sometimes it lifts, and that's just a... Now that I have all the sizes and I've roughed up the bottom of all the nails, I'm going to start first with my nail primer. Put this on my actual natural nail bed to prepare my nail for the first application of gel. The second thing I'm going to put on is a dehydrator, which is to dry out the nail bed and make it easier for it to actually grip. Okay, and again, you put this on the natural nail and any part of your actual nail that's showing. And if the base of your natural nail is showing and you're going to fill in with gel or you're going to try, I didn't do so hot on that part. If you're going to try, you want to make sure that you cover it with both of those solutions so that the oils from your nails don't force the gel or the nail tip to lift. And again, we hate that. Okay, ready for the gel base coat, okay? Putting this on the natural nail. And again, everywhere I have natural nail showing, I'm going to put this clear gel base coat down, and then I'm going to cure it in the UV lamp. And if you notice, I'm being very careful because I don't want any of the gel to be touching my actual skin. It's not comfortable. It feels kind of rough, and it can just lift up and like scratch your skin, and that's just not sexy. So you want to have a nice, thin, even coat over the whole nail. This is the Acrylic gel lamp. I'm ready to actually cure my gel polish coat, the base coat, and I'm going to pretty much hover it over the nail and let it cure. That takes about 30 to 45 seconds. The light automatically turns itself off. Now I'm going to take the same solution, the gel base coat, and paint a not generous but also not thin layer of it inside the nail tip before I put it on my nail. Now, my trick for this lamp is actually to flip it over so the light shines up, fit it to the proper nail bed that I matched it up with beforehand, press it in, make sure there are no bubbles, and then cure it in the UV light on the bottom. And then also, as soon as I feel like it's on there pretty good, I'm going to flip it over and hold it in place. I don't want it to shift and I don't want it to have bubbles. That's why you need to make sure the nail actually fits so it doesn't slip off. Next, I'm going to do that with all of the other nails essentially. Here's a tip though. Be careful that that UV light doesn't hit your brush or the bottle of gel. Anything exposed to the UV light that's gel based is going to cure. So don't cure your brush. I did that with another system, so sad. All right, moving through the rest of the nail, flipping it over, making sure it fits right, close to the cuticle, no gel spilling out of the sides. If you're not sure if it's cured, you can always go for a second run. Just don't let it point at your face. You don't want to blind yourself. That would be bad. And I just noticed my pinky's crooked. Gonna replace that. Okay, replaced it. Now we're ready to use those same nippers to shorten the length of the tip. At the length they are right now in the kit, which is the medium coffin length, I could literally scratch my brain through my nose. So, to protect my brain from my super long nails, I'm going to go ahead and trim them and make sure they're even and just beautiful and safe. Well, as safe as they're going to be. They're still pretty long, but at least I can get pretty close. And then I'm going to choose one of the multitude of filers and buffers that I have to go ahead and flatten out the top of my coffin shape. I've noticed that these nippers that I used are super useful, but if you use them at the wrong angle, you can end up with a crooked top or with a weird curve. So they take some practice, but they're so convenient. I just love them. The other piece that I love about these particular nails, because they come in a color, but they also come in a full cover style instead of just a tip that you glue on, is that there's very little shaping that you have to do as long as you buy the one that you want. Like they're already in a coffin shape. They're already in one of 4 colors. If you don't want to pick a color, you don't have to. You just got to get that bad boy on your finger and put a top coat on, and you're pretty much done. Of course, I'm fancy, so I have to add something, of course. Of course I do, you know me. So, I'm going to go in with this lovely nude polish from Kiara Sky. It's just a slightly different color than the base nail itself. And then I am going to add that to the rest of the nails and add a little bit of a design detail. I bought myself some really, really cute glitter paint pots from Model 1s. So once I get done curing my whole hand in the UV nail lamp, moving the gel polish out of the way, I'm going to add the glitter. So this is a pink glitter gel, it's kind of a Barbie pink, honestly. I'm going to put this on the tips of all of my nails, and then I'm going to add a little extra detail to some of the other ones. Side note, this little brush came with the gel glitter pot situations, and I really like it. It's so cute, and it like collapses down on itself. I love a really good deal. Okay, this is the additional detail. That is silver glitter. I'm going to put that on 2 fingers. And I'm just going to pat it on because it's kind of a chunky glitter, and if I don't pat it on, then I end up with all the big chunks of glitter in one spot, and it wasn't as much fun to look at unless you spread it out. All right, going to cure that for, I believe I cured that for a minute. Might have been a little longer. That's okay. Next, I'm going to go in with the final step, which is the clear gel no wipe top coat. The reason I love this is because, one, it adds another clear barrier on top of everything that's going to stay super shiny, but it also doesn't require alcohol, so that when you get done curing it, probably I think I did it for 2 minutes, maybe a minute. When you get done curing it, it's not sticky anymore. And that's my final look. Love this. Going to add a little bit of nail oil just to protect my cuticles from all that UV light, and put it on both hands. And I really, really love the way these came out. They're not perfect, but they're pretty darn cute, honestly. I mean, for not being a professional, I'm winning right here. Seriously. Okay, so my nails are done, and here, I hope you can see that. There they are. I got some pink, I got some silver. But yeah, these were really fun. I love the way they came out. And of course, it's more work intensive when you do it yourself. But given that, 1, there's no one else to do it for me, and 2, the whole kit cost me as much as maybe a manicure appointment and a half. Like, financially, it's just a better bet if I do them myself. I mean, I won't always get like a great look. I've had situations where I've had to take them off and start all over. There is also that. So if you go with an expert, you're less likely to have a hot mess stuck on your fingers for at least a day or two, because who wants to start all over right after you finish, right? But I don't know, the longer we're in quarantine, the more I'm doing them and the better they're getting. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I do miss just sitting and having them done and looking up and they're finished. Because I am slower and I am much, much more impatient than I think the wonderful woman that does my nails is. You know, shout out to El Cerrito Nails for You. I miss y'all. But anyways, for now, for quarantine, I am more blingy than is necessary. But I'm happy. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Did I already do my question of the day? No? Okay. Question of the day or the week is, what's the one thing, personal care or otherwise, that you could not let go for all of quarantine? It might be getting your hair done. It might be doing your own brows. It might be figuring out how to color your own hair. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments, what have you been DIYing during the quarantine? Doesn't have to be personal care. It could be anything, but I just want to know, okay? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, do your own nails. And yeah, ciao for now. Ciao for now.